Hey there, and welcome back to the Sprouting Spoon's online cooking class. Today we're going to be making a turkey sausage kugel. A kugel is a traditional Jewish dish made with egg noodles and custard. It's sort of a casserole. And today, because I don't really like the egg noodles, we're going to be using matzah, a simple flatbread. And if you want to go a more traditional route with this dish, you can substitute the turkey sausage with your favorite meat substitute. So let's dig in. So for our kugel, we're going to need 2 cups of chicken stock, 1 box or about 11 ounces of matzah, a pound of your favorite turkey sausage, 5 eggs, a cup of sour cream, a cup of cream, 1 onion, 2 cloves of garlic, and 1 small fennel bulb. So to start our recipe, we're going to take our sheets of matzah and we're going to break them into about 1 to 2 inch pieces. To do that, you just crack it in half once, twice, and then you just kind of give it a rough break from there. And you're going to do that to your entire package. This would be a great thing to do with small kids. Put them in the kitchen. If you like them a little bigger, you can leave them bigger, or you can break them a little smaller if you prefer that method too. And once they're all cracked up into your large bowl, you're going to pour on your 2 cups of chicken stock, and you're just going to let this soak in and get all flavorful in there. What you're doing is you're essentially adding flavor to the matzah so that the flavor is all throughout the dish. After that, we're going to cut up our veggies and brown our meat. So we're going to start by cutting our onion. We remove the root end and the stem end, and we'll slice our onion in half. We have nice flat surfaces. We'll get rid of our skin. We're just going to do a quick dice on these onions. So we're going to follow the little ribs down like so. And then we'll just slice them like so. So we have nice diced pieces. And just trim up that last little bit. Repeat to the other half. And any large pieces in there you can just shore up like so. And then we can set that off to the side in a bowl and work on our fennel. So our fennel bulb is very similar to the onion. It's going to have lots of layers like that, but it's got these long stems that we're just going to trim off really quick. And it's got a more broad root end, which we can also trim off just a little bit, like so. And then we have a nice big flat surface that we can cut it in half on. And you can see that there's this little root here with all these layers. And we can just go ahead and, just like the onion, slice into it like so. It's going to be a little bit tougher than the onion, particularly right there on the root. But it's going to be the same process where we just come in and slice it on the side like so, and then come in and have big diced pieces like this. I like leaving the pieces awfully large or so, just so you can get a lot of texture and flavor in there from the fennel, and it'll really shine out against the onion as well. So you can know whether you're tasting the onion or the fennel, and it'll break up the texture of the meat and the matzah. And for our garlic, we're just going to do big slices today, or thin slices, but just leaving them full. So, like so. Make sure you tuck your thumb back so you don't cut your fingers. Nobody wants a little blood. So after your garlic's all sliced up, we're going to add the fennel, onion, and garlic all together, and we'll go ahead and brown that up with the meat, make our filling, and then we'll all mix it all together and get it in the oven. So we have a pan on medium-high heat with just a little bit of oil to cover the bottom of it, and then we're going to go ahead and add in our onions and fennel and the garlic, and we'll go ahead and saute that up, and once those are nice and tender, we'll add in our turkey sausage. So after your veggies have softened a little bit and started taking on a little bit of color, we're going to transfer them out of the pan into a bowl. And then we'll go ahead and use the same pan to go and brown our sausage. It doesn't have to be perfectly clean because it's all ending up in the same place. So after your meat is all browned, you can go ahead and add it into the onions. And then we're going to go ahead and make our custard filling and mix it all together with the matzo. So we have our 5 eggs in a big enough bowl that we can stir around. And we're going to add in our cup of sour cream and our cup of whole cream. If you want to be a little bit more health conscious, you could probably use half and half and be just all right. But then we're going to whisk this all together until it's nice and smooth. And then we'll pour it over our matzah and stir in our meat. Now we're going to mix this in with the matzah and the meat mixture. So you'll notice now that your matzah has softened up quite a bit, but it still retains its structure, which is a great thing about the matzah. And now we're going to go ahead and add in our turkey sausage, as well as our onion and fennel mixture from before. Give that a nice little stir, quick, just to incorporate it, get it blended up. And then we're going to go ahead and add in our egg mixture, that nice little custard base. And then give that a stir. It smells so good right now. And once it's all combined together, we're going to go ahead and pour it into a 9x13 pan. So our pan is nice and sprayed. We're going to go ahead and mix in add in our Kugel mixture. And then we can toss it in our preheated 350-degree oven for about an hour. I'm going to check it at 45 minutes just to make sure it doesn't get dried out. But it should take about the full hour. About an hour later and 10 minutes or so to rest so that you don't burn your mouth on this deliciousness. It looks fabulous, and we're just going to take out a little corner so we can save some for other people. Not that they deserve it, right? I wish you had some smell-o-vision right now, because it's amazing in its smell. It's got a lot of texture going on there. You can just see it already. Make sure you get some of that fennel in there. It is soft and delicate, but lots of different textures in there. So flavorful, and it's going to be a highlight on any table you have. Enjoy your turkey and fennel kugel, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.